Hello and welcome back to Space Engineers. Adam here. It's been a long time since I played this game. There's been a lot of updates, so I've been feeling like getting back into it. I'm going to try to keep this to about an hour to 2 hours a week for this series. We're going to go ahead and start new in a new solar system. And okay, I guess I choose the respawn ship in a minute. Like the beginning game stuff is all different. The respawn ships and stuff have changed. So it's going to be a little bit of a learning curve here at the beginning, to be sure. The performance of the game seems like it's been a lot better. I did mess around a little bit just to see how I liked it. It seems like the performance is way, way, way better. A lot of nice little quality of life updates have been made in the last few patches. We're just going to go with the Earth drop pod, I think, here. Okay, so let's have a look around us where we're dropping. I believe this thing has a parachute on it. There's like a nice plateau over that way, which probably wouldn't be a terrible place to build a base. There might be water over there too. Well, there's a lake right there, so that's good to know. And I'm going to put on the parking brake so when we land it will be a little more reasonable. Let's try to level out with the horizon. I'm going to have to hold it because this parachute's not exactly centered up. Alright, just want to make sure the front end doesn't take too big of a beating. Yeah, we're good. Alright, that was fun. Alright, parachute, you can go away, please. Okay, why are you not disconnecting? Is it gone now? Yeah, we didn't stop moving long enough, I guess. Alright, so from what I understand, there's something called a survival kit now, which provides basic construction abilities, like very, very basic construction abilities, where we can take stuff out of rock and turn it into resources and stuff. So we need to be very careful with this rover, because it's all we've got. It looks like there's a big chasm over here of some sort. I should probably be driving in first person, but let's see if we can get down this safely and around here. Probably looks safer going here. Fortunately, it's daylight. The last time I spawned in, it spawned me on the dark side of the planet, which just kind of isn't the best for trying to find a good initial setup spot. Okay, this looks a little dangerous here. How steep is this? Not great. Let's try to go off to the left here a little bit and avoid the worst of it, maybe. And by left I meant right. Alright, so apparently, yeah, they've added the ability to kind of jump the shocks, which is nice. I don't know when they did that, but that's a welcome addition because of all the craggy, rocky nonsense that you run into. Man, this is a little bit of rough country here. Should be able to make it up here, right? Good morning. Oh, God, we lost something on the front. It's alright, it's just the bumper. That's not the best. Rovers are just... they're rough, man. I mean, it's cool that they work so much better than they used to, but still kind of rough. Really seeing anything super awesome location wise here. I'm gonna try to cross over this valley and get to the other side if I can here, which might not be that great of an idea looking at this, but damn the torpedoes. Let's do this. Trying to kind of concentrate. Definitely don't want to go down that. Just make the stuff more dangerous here. Wow, rotors really do work a lot better than they used to. That looks like death. Easy does it. Easy does it. Some silicon. Well, we are going to need that for solar panels, but we don't really need it now. Okay, here's the ice lake. Cool. Now, I don't really want to be exactly on the ice lake because I'm probably going to end up stripping out this entire lake for hydrogen purposes. Oh God, please be alright. Oh dear God, I just let go of the controller, let Jesus take the wheel, as Carrie Underwood would say. Thinking on the far side, maybe over here. Find a nice flat open area where we can build a fairly large structure. Get something to spawn in. Hopefully it's not actually coming for me. I think it's just a cargo ship. Not hit this at too high of a speed. We don't need to go flying at the top here. Oh, it's kind of nice over here. Some trees. What is that? Supply transport. Yeah, they're not going to attack unless we get in range. Those things just kind of pass on through. Be nice to be out of the Arctic area. I kind of liked my Arctic area that I had going before, but I'm going to have a change of scenery here. Zoom out here and get an idea of what's going on around here. So it is just flatness. Alright, I kind of think I like the area over here. So we can get kind of close to the mountain. We get some good mining going there. Rock is good to check out. Hopefully we didn't lose our ore detector. Magnesium, nice. I think I'm gonna actually stop here, and I don't remember all of the controls right now, how to pull up the GPS, so that's fun. Neutral current position. Mag. Call it MAGA-1. Not MAGA-1. Don't need that. Trees here. Head on over. Find a decent area to begin the work. Oh, another rock. We got iron. Yeah, not even worth marking. The iron's not that hard to find. Speed than I'm comfortable with here. So I'm kind of feeling good about this area because there's already a little bit of a depression in the ground here. So it actually makes less digging that I'll have to do if I build out here. But maybe over the top of this hill. More iron. Safe-ish. Alright, let's just take it slow. Oh, that's wonderful. That is a big old hill here. Oh, rock. There we go. That looked like enough of a depression in the ground that it could have been a problem, so it's better safe than sorry. Looks like we park right up here on a silicon deposit. And magnesium. This is a decent spot to start working at. And park this thing. Okay. Yeah, maybe the tippy top of the hill might be better. No, we gotta build into the hill, maybe. We'll figure it out. Definitely don't need my helmet on. Alright, so what does this thing actually have on board? It has... survival kit, okay. Let's take a look at this thing. There's some pretty good whacking. Alright, so I believe I can just dump stuff into the survival kit, like rock, and it will process it? Is that how this works? Where was that magnesium? We're parked right on top of it. So let's start digging. Look at what this actually accomplishes. Alright, there's no cargo port. Well, there's a cargo port on the front here. And does that get processed? It might not even be hooked up to the survival kit. Maybe it doesn't process stone? Does it only process actual stuff? Well, that's gonna be an issue. We need to find iron then. Drive around a bit and try to find some iron, I suppose. There was that iron rock back there. That actually might not be... if I can remember where it was. Do we see the rock? Actually, mining down in this valley might work out, too. Little unsure of how to proceed here at the beginning. Feels weird to have so few resources, too. It's been a long time. Come on, iron. You gotta be around here somewhere. I don't know this is a good place to go down into. Starting to kind of have a bad feeling about down here. Yeah, let's back it up. Back over this way. Oh, Lord. No, not that way either. Damn you, Rover. Actually, you're fine, Rover. It's just rovering is difficult. Alright, here we go. And I think that's the iron rock that we were looking for over there. park this bad boy. Not what I want to do. Okay, it is iron. Get back here, iron rocks. Damn hills. Alright, so let's mine around this side. Maybe. Now they're gonna roll too. Just dealing with the rolling for now. Hand mining is not the greatest thing in the world. Come on. Damn rock. Oh, are we full? We're full, that's why. Alright, let's jam this in here. I don't know if this, like I said, well, it is hooked up with cargo, because I could move stuff around, so. Get rid of you, stone. Jam that in there. Gonna process it, survival kit. What do you do, survival kit? It would take the stone, but it won't take the iron. Survival kit. What do you do, survival kit? I'd have to like look this up. Survival kit, maximum power, required input, production efficiency. Production, so ingots. Okay, that's how we make it work. That sort of makes sense. We don't need the iron, we do need the stone. Need that both anyway. Because we're gonna need the iron. I have it on realistic inventory still because I like having to build, you know, being kind of forced into building ships and stuff, but it's a little rough. That took 500 stone to make one ingot. What kind of ingot are we going to get out of it? Oh. It actually gives you a little bit of everything you need. That's not terrible. This is going to take a bit. I should probably cut for a little bit and just do some processing here. I'm going to be at this for a while. In fact, that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to gather some stuff for a while. So I have filled up the rover and produced, well, not that much stuff, but hopefully it's enough to get an okay start somewhere. I'm kind of thinking we want to go over this way somewhere because the sun is there. So we want to be on the far side of this hill for solar to actually work out. So let's see here. Oh my lord. Brakes. No. This thing's heavy right now. Oh god, this is not good. Parking brake, parking brake, parking brake. Okay. We're gonna stop here for a moment. That was almost terrible. Wasn't expecting that. That seems like a fairly reasonable place to start. So I think we're just gonna start on a flat place over here and just level this hill off, and then I could probably put the entrance to a hangar in the side of this hill, kind of build part of it above, part of it below. Does it go far enough down, I wonder? It might be better to use that hill, because we could just fly into the face of it. But this rover's super stuck. Like, she does not have the power. Oh, maybe it does have the power. Never mind. I panicked. Let's not go that way. Gotta remember this thing is at capacity. So we're gonna be very careful. Definitely our first priority is going to be to get some sort of basic, super basic, like a platform with solar, a battery. Oh, this sucks. solar, a battery, an assembler, and a basic refinery going. And then we need to get a mining ship going, because mining by hand with realistic inventory is slow going, so we need a very basic mining ship. I got a good feeling about this ridge here. It's on the far side here. Ridge. Oh, we don't want me jumping right now. There we go, this seems reasonable. Yeah, we'll start it right here where this tree is. So what are we looking at for a hillside here? That's pretty decent. I think we'll go for this. And I'm going to start construction. Oh, I don't have any components. I have to assemble some steel plate and stuff. Let's do 10 steel plate to start because we don't have much stuff. It's gonna be slow going, man. Oh man. But I'm gonna try to get a platform together so we can park the rover somewhere safe and then start digging out the hillside. And I'm thinking that will probably give us our best chance to get a reasonable beginning going here. Now, I have all this stupid iron ore I need to get out of my inventory somehow. Not real sure where I can put that. We can dump some gravel, I guess. No, because I can't even transfer the gravel into my inventory. Everything is all paralyzed because of how full everything is. I don't want to lose 1,000 ore here, so maybe we can... What if I drop it there? Stuck on the wheel, cool. Grab that, and I'm gonna grab this gravel and dump that down the hillside. Sounds like my iron got away, didn't it? Yep, that's too bad. Saved most of it. This. I screwed that up. I just rotate you a little bit here. Alright, this will be the beginnings of our angle and stuff here. Man, we're gonna go through that steel plate so quick. I really can't disassemble the rover yet. It'll be a rough beginning here. Let's see here. Production. Can we do 10 more of those? We're gonna be, yeah, I think we're pretty much out of iron though. Not good. We could like strip the wheels off this thing and stuff and start doing that, but that kind of sucks if we get to that point. It's gonna take forever. I guess the good thing is, as we dig this out, we're getting more and more stone. Be careful not. I destroyed the steel plant of the night. No, I didn't. Just kind of catchy stuff. Yeah, this is what I'm gonna have to do, man. Survival. It's so good when we start getting machines going and do stuff for us, but that's gonna be a little while. A lot of stone down here. Yeah, so I guess I'm just gonna be digging this out for a little while. Probably through the night. It'd be nice if I could get the rover parked down here so I can just drop stuff off right in there. So we gotta get a few more panels down before we can do that, though, I think. It's gonna be kind of dangerous maneuvering that thing down here. I don't need it going off the side of the hill here right now. Alright, so I'm just going to be making trips back up here. I'm going to try to park a little closer at least so that this isn't less ridiculous. And I need to find somewhere to put the rest of that stone that I have on me so that I have more inventory space opened up. Ugh, it's rough. How much can you fit in there? Not very much. I've been mining some rock, all that sort of stuff. There is a tree just kind of floating there, a little bush. So that's fun, but we need to start getting some really basic stuff on this platform. So we're gonna go ahead and make 30 interior plates, and then we can start getting this base somewhat operational at least. And we could do the small ship part, but I don't really want to. Really, the ground's too much in the way there. What's that, number 7? There we go. I haven't built one of these. Oh god, I almost. All my controls are different here. I haven't set up custom stuff here. Crap. Still producing. Oh, so it can actually just build with stone directly? So it just tells you the stone total you would need? That's kind of handy. Looks like we have plenty of... Let's get that going. Motors, though. Production... 10 motors? It only needs 8 motors. We'll make 10 because I can use the extras. Then 20 construction components. We need 10 more of those. Some of those. Some of those. Shouldn't really be building extras that I don't need, but... What am I missing? Oh, does it progress now? It goes down to the next one? I'm not missing anything. What are you talking about, game? I am confused. Does it not have enough nickel? I guess we used all the nickel. I thought I had more nickel than that, but apparently I was mistaken. So I'm gonna have to just keep digging and digging and digging, I guess. 24 girders. 24 girders. Oh, now it's building those. Let's actually cancel that and only do 8. Everything's so expensive. This way we will have at least some basic power up and running and eliminate a lot of the issues related to just having this rover, because right now if something were to happen to the rover, we're kind of screwed. Oh man, that's going to take a little bit. Then I'm going to have to mine a bunch more because I don't think I have enough for the... I don't think I have arc furnaces anymore. I was looking at the basic refinery now. And even that takes a lot of steel plates, so... it's going to be a little problematic. But we'll have lots of steel once we get that basic refinery going, because I have a ludicrous amount of... well, it's not really a ludicrous amount, but I have a lot of iron on board this thing, so we'll be in pretty good shape then. And then we can start worrying about actually filling in these steel plates and getting a mining ship. That's going to have to be priority 1, is a real mining ship, because it's just... with the, especially with the low inventory, the realistic inventory, it's just... takes a little bit of time. Computers, though, damn it. Where am I going to get computers from? I can't make computers, can I? Oh, I can make computers. Okay. I didn't think I could make computers. They have to give you the ability to do that, I guess. Did I only make 10 construction components and I needed 20? I don't know how much power this thing even generates. It'll be interesting to see, I suppose. Now, atmospheric thrusters, I don't remember what those actually require. It might be a little while until we have the ability. I know they need a lot of motors. So I'm going to be doing a lot of hand drilling for a while, since we don't have nickel around here. So this rover... I could probably upgrade it a little bit, like put a couple cargo containers on it so that we can carry more stuff. I think we're gonna be stuck using this rover for a while. Alright, so we just need those construction components. And we are out of iron. Alright, yeah, more mining has been completed, so we have, at this point, completed that stuff. Let's go ahead and install it. Now we have basic electricity. I don't know how much it's going to generate. Hopefully it's enough to run the basic assembler thing. Cool. Does it not have a control panel on it? That's weird. Most things have control panels that are... powered in this game. Oh god, I just almost died. It's quite a cliff. Whew. I don't have any way to respawn right now. So, we have that online. What is this going to require? If I just like... where would we want to set this? Could have it be just integrated into the floor for now. That's probably the thing to do. That's all connected correctly, so I can here and here. Actually, no, we won't. I want to have it set there. And does it not let me put? Oh, it will. Okay. Does it not let me bury it? But it seems like it's fine. Alright, so ludicrous numbers of steel plates. This is going to take a lot of material. This sucks. So we'll queue up 100. Oh, 2100 iron for that. And we... How much do we actually have? Oh, man. Rough. Well, I guess I got my work cut out for me, haven't I? More mining. How many did that actually do? I did like less than 10. Alright, well, back to the salt mines, I suppose. So let's see about grabbing that stuff. Alright, so we need 20 construction components, 9 motors, because we have one motor already. So, construction. Please let me have enough stuff. I think we have enough stuff. Close that down so it's not annoying. And what else did this need? 10 computers. Yeah, it's been I don't know, maybe an hour schlepping stuff around. I do really like the view. That is a long way down in that valley there. I'm not sure if it matters how high above the ground those are. In real life, you would think you would want that pretty high up, but we'll see how the power is. It's not a permanent location for that generator anyway. It's really just there to temporarily provide hopefully enough power to run this refinery. Really have no idea. I'm gonna have to actually go on the wiki and look up some of this stuff, because it looks like arc furnaces are gone and now they're these things, and it looks like we do have enough resources to build everything we want. Maybe. Don't know why it does that motor thing. It does. We do have enough nickel and stuff according to the little stored material thing, but it decided it wanted to do the computers first. That's fine. But yeah, it's all a little confusing because things have changed and I'm a little out of the loop, so I'll be bumbling through some of this stuff. Good, motors are indeed building, so we'll wait for those. Am I seriously 7 steel plates short? Yeah, because steel plates, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And of course, I'm just short on iron, which means I have to go mine more. We don't need those to get it operational, so we'll see if that will work without it. I think it's well, you know, it's just to finish it up. So I do always like to finish up components, but we can probably start getting some of the iron ore refined in that thing, and then use that. I think I just put the iron ingots back in here and reassemble stuff that way. And then we'll work on getting a basic assembler online, and then we'll be in pretty good shape. So I start stripping down some of the stuff on the rover, then putting some extra cargo on, because I'm gonna have to go find some specific stuff out in the world, and it'd be good to have a rover to explore because we don't have much power right now. So we're gonna need to figure out how to put a connector somewhere so this can charge and unload cargo. That's gonna have to be done as well. Basically, we're just starting with a platform. That's how I like to do things, and then we'll find permanent rooms for everything later. Alright. And please be operational. It should be operational. Yeah, because once it gets past the computer, it will be operational. And that's actually 17 steel plates I need, not 7. Yay, it's working. So, let's grab this. So I've just been kind of tossing that places. Oh, look at the beauty of that. Now we can get the rover emptied out, have some cargo space. It's going to be wonderful. what does a basic assembler require? More steel plates. A whole lot more steel plates. So probably there's a access port, I think, on the top of this thing, right? I would assume so. Maybe we'll just put it underneath. Is there an access port here? Yes. This means that stone to clear out. Feels good. We're actually getting somewhere now. So let's put it in the rover. So we can refine it rather than just throw it away. I wonder if can this thing refine stone? I mean, it could probably turn it into gravel. Oh no, it does. Okay, so we'll just eject gravel, but we do get some useful resources out of stone. So now we no longer really need the survival kit on this. We can probably strip that off for whatever parts it might be worth. That's good to know. That makes me very happy. It wouldn't make sense if you couldn't do that way, but you never know. Not everything makes sense in this world. So, grab these, see if that's enough to get our steel plates going. Production. Add 10 more. 20 more steel plates. Whew. This is going to be way better now. This and putting it in here. That stone, just start collecting all the stone in there. Alright, well, done your duty yet here? No, you're still working on those. Grab that. I'm gonna grab. No, we're not gonna grab the nickel yet. We'll probably need it for things and stuff. Collect this so it makes more sense. So easily destroyed now. I need one more steel plate. Yay! Now let's throw this thing. Is there a cargo port? There. That could align well enough. Whole freaking bunch of steel plates are going to be needed again. So I'm going to unload all the cargo from here and build steel plates. I'm probably going to have to go mine more stuff. But now we can just take the rover out and mine actual iron from that deposit back there, which would be a lot better. Way easier to deal with. Hopefully we can get the assembler. Maybe we'll be able to get the assembler going with just the stuff we have, and we can just strip a bunch of parts off of here and make it into more of a cargo rover. Sure does take a while, but I can actually leave my tools here now, can't I? I wasn't thinking. A little bit more space to carry stuff. Well, that's really good to know that one of those generators can deal with the load from this refinery. I wonder. Let's see. Control panel, wind turbine. So it actually generates a pretty reasonable. It has poor wind clearance, and it's still doing almost 200. 100 whatever kilowatts, 160, 100. Yeah, 68. So. That seems like it's actually pretty good for now. We'll find it. I'm probably not going to stick with wind power long term. Might have a couple of those running, but... Alright, we are in business. Grab a bunch of this. Here. Thing. Alright, so the components are complete. I put a new bumper on this because we're going to be using this for a while. I'm going to retire this rover at some point, but for now, I'm going to be using it. So grab that. And can't quite carry everything in one go here. That doesn't really generate enough power, as you heard, for the refinery to run correctly. So I think we're going to have to install a battery, at least one, at some point, but it ran well enough for right now. It did get the job done, so I'm just gonna let her be for now. And what we're gonna have to figure out is how we can get some mining ships going and stuff. That's gonna be important, but I think for now I'm gonna hit up that rock again and gather a whole bunch more iron, bring it back here, and we'll be in pretty good shape for getting stuff refined. I'll have to build a battery. I don't know where I want to put it because I guess it doesn't matter. I hate wasting the stuff that's in a battery. Let's see, what does a battery require? 60, 80 steel plates, 80 power cells, a lot of stuff. What does a power cell require? We don't need to use the rover anymore. Production power cell. We should have everything we need for that. Let's queue up 80 of these. Queue up 80 steel plates. Oops. And what else do you need? 30 construction components and 25 computers. Should get her going, and I'm just gonna unload this and manually schlep stuff back and forth. I noticed you can see the planets. Where's the other one? Behind that tree there. So we see both of the planets. Yeah, there's the alien planet and the Mars-like planet, but we cannot see the moon. So I'm not sure where that is exactly, but that's pretty fun. So I'm going to unload this. I'm going to head up the hill and do some more mining by hand. And when we come back, hopefully we've made some more progress. So I want to thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.